Why does it think I'm a ghost? Captain Carp, Nick of Jags, what's going on? I'm good. Except my face cam's decided that I am a ghost. And I don't know why. Yeah, no, it got cold today. Got cold today for the first time that I can recall in a while. So just cracked out the hoodie. Let me just see. What a bizarre turn of events. I'm perplexed. Fix it. Fix it. Hello, tempers. Stay like that. Oh well. You get ghost dinner tonight. No, look, it's not really that cold. I just, sometimes you just feel like wearing a hoodie. Just like, you don't want to wear a... No, the lights are the same. What if I do this? That's even worse. Ah, well. Everything's the same. It's just decided to be different. What a stupid thing. Weirdly, if I go like this though, it decides that everything's fine. Everything's fine. Stay there. I'm just going to leave a little bit of paper, just like this. Look at that. Oh, you fucking... Alright, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night. Welcome to today's stream. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I'm going to continue our paint job on this particular model. It's going to be great fun. Probably. Oh, maybe that is what it is. Some of my shirts are dark though. I have no idea. I'll lift that up as high as it can go. Maybe I might even turn that one off. Still got no clue. Turn these lights off over here. Anyway, it doesn't matter that much, friends. No one comes to this stream to look at my melon. I'll tell you that for a fact. Alright. Not really sure where I'm going with this at this stage, so we'll find our way. We always do. And sometimes we don't. Bom dia, Intel, G13, Frog Jim, hello, Captain Carp, Finn, hello there friend. You gotta sit up, shut down, shut up, sit up, shut down, shut up, sit down pair. How do I get a shut up, sit down pair? Do I have to go subscribe to those guys? I don't even know they had a Twitch stream. I got a model today from Limbo Miniatures from their recent Kickstarter. It's called Shale. And they also gave me this little chap. This little teddy bear wielding a sword. Yeah! Do you know, I don't even remember ordering this model. But I did. I think she's floating. And I think she's got a good face. The good casting on Limbo, these ones. Good casting. Yeah, I don't remember this at all, really. Looks good though. I like it. Very elegant, actually. Just really simple pose and simple colours and stuff. Simple lines. Nice cast. Really nice cast. First time I looked at it under the lamp. Cool. Hello, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Do 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 do. Great. We'll add that to the never-ending pile of models that we are fortunate to have. Okay. Thanks, mate. Yes, looking sharp. Does feel like an Orchid Light sort of paint job. Hello, Asmodee 1973. Maybe it is. Maybe it is my melon. We are the Manly Boys. We had a win today. I'll have to learn the rest of the words because I think Manly suck. Duet, the Eagle Rock. Yeah, once again, there's been some progress on the diorama, and I'm excited to show off the progress tonight. Not going to do it just yet, but a little bit later on we will indeed show the diorama progress. Not that many of you are here for the diorama. Most of you are here for my singing. Hey, Paul, hey, Paul. Okay, Celery, how are you, mate? It's a little bit cold, sort of. I just got home. My girlfriend lives right on the water, and sometimes it just gets really cold at her house. And so I got home and I was like, "Ooh, I'm a bit chilly." So I had a hot shower, but I felt like wearing a hoodie. Sometimes you just feel like wearing a hoodie, you know. I'm absolutely space cadetting about what's going on with that white balance. Maybe I might need to put some darker things behind my face. Do it, the Eagle Rock. Randall's absolutely loving this, by the way. That the camera can't focus in on me, and then I'm a white ghost. He's loving that. It's not funny, Randall. Hello, Sharkboard. Maybe that is it, mate. Maybe this is Celestial Deno. Is Coach going to the Storm? Oh my... Well, it was a done deal. It was always a done deal from the moment it got announced to the press. But wow, that's a good pick-up for them. They had money to splash after Addo Carr left, didn't they? Hey, g'day Space Toy. We had a resignation today. Nigga jokes. No. Mm. Alright, who's excited to see some... G'day Rob Kelly, who's excited to see some diorama goodness? I know I am. Let me just make that happen. I need to upload a few things and download a few things and do some crazy stuff. That one. Wow. Don't know what is going on there. Oh, that's right. I did some drilling last night. Now I've got sawdust in between all of my keys on my keypad, my keyboard. Alright, when that thing's finished uploading, I'll download it. Asmo, did you make me sing a song? Did I miss that? Shit! What am I singing? How did I miss that? I don't know what I was doing. I was probably worried about the fact that I look like a ghost. G'day, Faz, I'm well. As may I would love to sing a song for you today. Please tell me what you would like me to sing. They are indeed space tour, yes. What about if I do this maybe? Did I fix it? I still look so white. It was Shale from Limbo Miniatures from their recent Kickstarter. As may I. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can't believe I missed that. Am I a runner? No. Well, I do like running. I try to run most days, but I wouldn't consider myself a runner. Back in the glory days. Back in the glory days, I used to do a little bit of running, but no, not these days. These days, I'm just running to try and stay fit. Thought this was going to be the start of a pickup line, because you've been running through my mind all day. Yeah, there were glory days, mate. I was an absolute specimen in the younger days. I did indeed. Years ago now. This is all payback, by the way. I used to call Randall a salad dodger. It's a bit like salad dodger. The salad dodger. Telegram for salad dodger. And now he is an absolute beast. Absolute beast. Download this file. Telegram for salad dodger. Randall, stop. You need to eat less chicken. Stop. From KFC. Stop. Alright, here we go. You all have seeing this travesty. G'day, Rowie. This is what things were looking like in my brain. So this is now what we are looking like in a little bit more reality. Yes, this is my work. Still elements that are unfinished, as you see there, the crypt scene. Still waiting for some things to be printed. That's going to be that little section there at the top's going to be where Lancelot and Guinevere are. That is the scene that most of you have seen already with Sir Kay and and that was my hand. There you go. So there's a bit more progress, and things are going well. Oh, the little cave's actually just going to be filled in. That's just going to be black. Hand for scale. Yep. Here's another photo that I sent to my friend David Colwell. So that is the 4 separate scenes at the moment. I've actually done significantly more on these since I took this photo, which was on Monday and Tuesday night. Just, I can't help it if I'm friends with cool people, right? It's just what I do. So yeah, I'm currently working on the forest scene because I've got the models posed now based on last week's stream. So currently working on getting the placement of that right and adding the detail. And the crypt scene's going to be next week. I'm going to have to wait till next week because I've got my 3D printing friendo printing away on those bits. Yeah, so I'm just working on pretty much trying to get the circle so it feels like everything's in its place, everything joins together, and so on. So yeah, it's exciting. G'day, Oogly. It's going to be. Let me show you some sort of photos from last few. Most of these updates are on my Twitter, so if you want to see sort of what's doing, you can trundle around my Twitter. This is this forest scene, broad strokes of the forest scene. G'day, Plank. So that's Morgana from Echoes of Camelot. They're all from Echoes of Camelot. Morgana, Merlin, and the Green Knight in that scene. The next scene is Sir Kay and I'll show you the Lady of the Lake and Uther Pendragon. So they sit in there. Just looking at that now and thinking about what I've done with that scene next to it. I'm going to need to do something slightly differently, so that's good. And then this one, which is probably the most progressed one so far, is the castle wall scene. And then there's going to be Percival, King Arthur, Mordred in a crypt, and there's going to be Lancelot and Guinevere on top of a mountain. I hope so. I hope it's going to work. Thank you, Rob. There's a lot of work ahead, and it's not demoralising, but it's like it's going to be a grind. So I'm really trying to push through the build, because I think the painting part's going to be really fun. What can I sing for you? Rob Kelly, My Friend. Okay. You know, I sometimes ask myself, why did I decide to let people make me sing a song? This is a fucking just ridiculous thing. Anyway, I'm just trying to remember how this song starts. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Avril Lavigne, Complicated. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you would see I like you the way you are when we're driving in your car. And you're not fooling anyone. Would you become somebody else round everyone else? You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool. You look like a fool to me. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else, getting me frustrated. And life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. Honestly, you promised me you're never gonna find your faking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's hideous. It's hideous, friends. You know, I'm gonna have to take this fucking... I have to take this jumper off. I'm getting very hot now. I'm gonna get a beverage and change my shirt. Stand by. Hey, see, this fixes the light situation. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Oh, killing me. I have a cheeky kombucha tonight. Hello. Well, there you go. It's not the camera. It's not the shirt. It's the camera. It's just decided it doesn't like me anymore. No, I can hack it. I may have a sook, but it's all in good fun. We all have a good time. So I am really feeling good about that diorama. Just in terms of the progress I've made so far. The direction it's taking. Sometimes when I come up with a diorama idea in my head. Did he? I'm going to have to go and listen to it then. What were they talking about? Really good looking painters? Hey, Wampa. Oh, Wampa, I know this was yesterday, mate, but may the 4th be with you. Yeah, it's really neat doing something that's, broadly speaking, it's out of my comfort zone. I'm good at painting models, I'm not good at this so much. So it's nice to be stretched a bit. But yeah, sometimes you have a vision in your head of how things are going to work, and then you try it and it looks fucking terrible. And I've got several stalled projects up there. Get a tip top. So just having having something come out the way that I envisage it in my head is nice. I think that there's obviously a level, like a skill set involved in painting, and the more you practice things, the better you get. We all know that. That's something I bang on about all the time. But for whatever reason, I never really considered composition, diorama construction, anything like that to be a skill that you can train. You know, just never considered that. And here I am, and looking at it now, you just go, well, obviously it's a skill that's fucking trainable, you dickhead. Obviously, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And so now I'm doing this big diorama, and I think to myself, if I tried to do this 12 months ago, it would be a disaster. If I tried to do this 5 years ago, I wouldn't even know where to begin. But practice, energy, effort, all of a sudden, we can do some cool stuff. G'day, Robbie's Hobbies. I've only been painting it for about 3 hours. Calm down, son. Calm down. Hey, Joe Skynet. I spent most of last stream stressing everyone the fuck out with what I was doing, which was quite fun, I must say. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, we're gonna do Blood Eyes. There's a chance we'll finish this tonight. Maybe not. Not 100% sure. Not 100% worried, either way. Tighten up your focus. Oh no, it's back on autofocus. Stop what you're doing. Stop it. Okay, stop it. Thank you. Yeah, we may finish it tonight, but at this stage I'm leaning towards not finishing it tonight. We're in no rush. That'll just mean I've got to fucking find something else to assemble and paint while I pretend I'm not painting Camelot. Well, I can't remember what I was gonna paint. Yeah, she'll definitely be going up for sale, mate, just like everything I paint. I was pretty keen to paint some Curse City models, but Curse City feels like a project that I want to just go hammer and tong at and not like stop. I want to go the whole way, like finish it all. And I don't think I've got time to do that, so I don't think we'll go into Curse City. We may need to find something else. You know what I was actually thinking about doing? For everyone's information, and so this is absolutely clear, I have had someone express interest in this model already, but if you wish to be put on the list, I'm happy to do so. And if that particular person decides to pass, We'll go to whomever is next in line. As fairly as I can manage. Yeah, Wedge, there's not that many. There's 8 heroes. I think there's 10 skeletons, 6 zombies, some other vampire dudes. Like, I don't know, it's probably 40 all told. 60, there you go. So, we're talking about probably a week or two. But that's with me doing everything every day. And at this point in time, any spare time and any spare energy that I have, I really want to be putting into Camelot. Because I would like to get that finished for Queensland Model Hobby Expo, and hopefully Paul can come down and see it. Still planning on coming, Paulie? Cool. Probably not going to have a super long marathon stream tonight, friends. I'm going to probably go for 2.5 hours of painting. Got a few things I want to do on the diorama that will take some time to dry, so I can do them tonight. No, it's one piece, mate. It's not designed to be sold separately. Oh, are you playing online or are you playing at Freezy's? Jaws of the Lion? Fuck yes. Boy, you're not gonna believe this. They announced my favourite character class is coming out in the next update for Gloomhaven Digital. Oh, sucker, yeah. Which will be at some point soon. I can't wait. It's so good. Gloomhaven. Yeah. Are you familiar with the abbreviated online terms that people use for various classes? Okay, well, it's from the box game. So are you familiar with the online vernacular for some of the sealed boxes? Yeah, Curse City looks fine. I read the rules, it looks okay. I think we'll have fun with it, we'll play a game or two, and then we'll probably be fine to move on to something else. So yeah, I'm sort of painting the models as a bit of an investment in selling the models, potentially. So AC Miniatures, the class in question is called Angry Face, is what the box has on it. An angry looking face. It's my favourite class. Very fun to play. But I won't say what that class's name is or what it does because there are people here that have not unlocked that box. Oh, thanks Tip Top Baker. What a champion. It's so much fun. My goodness. My goodness. Tell me why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Hey, can someone pick a song on Asmodai's behalf for me to sing? I feel really terrible about missing that. I don't know what I was doing. I was in the midst of something, trying to figure out why my face looks white. I'm not going to be singing Tupac's song, Randall. For starters, I don't even think I know a Tupac song. Actually, I probably do know that song, now that I think about it. Well, so what? I am a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. Now that we're done, I'm gonna show you tonight. I'm alright. I'm just fine. And you're a fool, so what? G'day, Tajaluk 1967. How are you today, friend? Oh, thanks, mate. We're experimenting as we go. Probably both. Can't see me at the moment. Unless I do this. So we're going to do... the way that I'm working on this model now in my head is it's a very black and white monochromatic colour scheme, almost like, Dan's on, almost like we did with the sheep rider, but in a more blue tone, blue purples, so a bit colder. The sheep rider was a bit warmer. But what we're doing differently with this is it's going to be blood coming down of her eyes and stuff. Oh, that's awesome, Tajaluk. What minis have you started with, mate? Cool. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of this sort of stuff. I've done a few few scale modelling things, but not as much as I would like. Let me have a look, Paul. They are small, yes. Let's have a look on my phone so I can zoom in. I mean, broadly speaking, I think the photo is shit house. It's very hard to see what you've done, but if I'm looking at the way you've approached it, like from the one from 2 hours ago to now, I like where you've placed the lights. It's quite cool. And it looks promising. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a very different mindset sometimes, the blending. There's two ways, mate. The first is the dilution of the paint. How well diluted it is will assist in blending. And the direction, the way that you pull the paint. So to give you a very, what may seem like a basic, it is a bust, yes mate. To give you a very basic example, down here. So if we were to paint this blue as a highlight, and we were to paint it in just a straight line, there's not going to be any blending, right? It's just going to be a straight section of colour. So if we then water down said blue, and in this area where the two lines meet, so in this little spot here is a good example, if we pull the brush from the section that's not the colour into the section where the colour is, what you're doing is you are pulling the pigments all the way across there and depositing a few small pigments. When you take your brush off the model, there's this thing called capillary action where the little extra bits of paint will deposit in that spot. You get more pigment there. So by dragging the paint from out to in, what you're actually doing is creating a filtered area where the pigment's much less finely diluted, or much more finely diluted and more spread. And that will have the effect of blending that surface together. So the key in that component is dilution and direction of brush stroke. So you do those two things and you will be able to get blends pretty consistently and pretty quickly. So if you have a look there now, we've got a little tiny hint of glossiness because this had a matte varnish, but you can see that that line is not as firm. So if we again just continue to do that a few times, that will actually be gone. That transition will disappear. It's like a pretty important basic sort of technique to understand, but it is one that doesn't get talked about a lot, because if most painters assume that that's an obvious one that everyone knows how to do or whatever, but yeah, anyway, there it is. Yeah, there is indeed a variety of techniques. Fair. Speaking of, let's do some. Sharkwell, the whole thing we're talking about is acrylic paint, mate. It's the whole reason we're talking about how to blend. Don't play with compressed air. It's unsafe. Enjoy your business meeting, Space Toy. Have a glorious day. What's Selena Randall? Is that a kids' TV show? Awesome, Tajalik. I am definitely in Vegas. It is the best. Cool. I'll tell you a story. Did you know that different Netflixes have different different regions have different stuff? I was travelling overseas and I'd finished watching something on Netflix that night because we were gassed and we were just lying in the room. And I was looking around and I saw the next season of a TV show I was watching at the time. It's called The 100, for whatever it's worth. Okay, TJ. And I was like, oh my god, I can watch the next season of 100. So I watched one episode and then I didn't get to watch any more for the rest of the trip. It was pretty late in the trip. And then we get home and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of the 100. Gone. Did not exist anymore. And it was at that time that I found out about regions. I could have, yes. I chose not to. Don't do that, idiot. Is that right? Well, I do like me a bit of J-Lo. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I got a lot. Something I know where I came from. Azul Magico. I'm still Dano from the block. Get it, Rumble. I can be your hero, baby. I can chase away the pain. You can take my breath away. TJ, those colours are a variety of colours, but you were right, they were built up through blues into whites, so it's a combination of that. That's about all I know. At least I remember the song though. What's that song about? Hey Benny. You should have received an email today. Oh, actually, you might not get it till tomorrow. About your parcel. Yeah. Got it processed to be picked up tomorrow. So. G'day, Ashes. I haven't sent your parcel because I haven't finished fucking painting it. I sent Tempest's and Benny's today. I will be very interested to hear your thoughts, Ben. Ah, lucky TJ. G'day, Ajadal. That's an awful fucking paint job, mate. That's one of your worst. Maverick2459, I actually just realised why I missed things because I don't have my speakers on. I do recommend good quality brushes. I don't think you can achieve great results without a great brush. The ones I'm using at the moment are a Raphael 8404. They're okay. They're not my preferred brush, but I haven't been able to get my preferred brush, which is a Winsor & Newton Series 7, in a quality that I am pleased with. I saw Miniac release a video, I haven't watched it yet. I don't follow religiously. Yeah, they definitely do cost a lot of money, there's no doubt about that. It's kind of like learning to drive in a manual and then sitting in an automatic for the first time. Everything just feels so much easier. Everything just works. Interesting conversation, friends. Evidently, I'm going to have to go and watch the video. No. No, Ajdar. I shan't be painting the back. Well, I'll probably do a little bit to it. I've done a little bit to it. Look how refined this back section is looking. You know what? I'm just going to do a little bit of stuff to the back right now, actually. So I think this size 2-0 Windsor and New Raphael, which we started with on stream whenever we started with it, has reached the end of its tenure as a primary brush, and it will shift into dog shit mode, where it will do all the dog shit jobs that I don't feel like doing. Oh yes, little Peach is here, and I've got food. Peachy. Hey, look, I got you food. Everyone wants you to say hello on stream, Rat Bag. Hey? Meow. We missed you. Look, I got food for you, buddy. Hey, look. Oh, she's excited now. Hang on a second, buddy. I'm coming. Gotta get your plate. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm so happy I remembered. I'm so happy. Come on, little rat bag. Hey, here you go. There you go. Oh, she's going to town on that. Meow, meow, meow. G'day, the gaming dud. Oh, she's been home so many times recently and I haven't had any food for her. Did I call you the gaming dud? I'm sorry for that. It says the gaming dad. I see that now that I'm closer to the screen. Can't help you unless you're in Australia. If you're in Australia, I probably still can't help you because both of my lamps were 200 odd. But I can give you some recommendations for bulbs. Oh, awesome. The key is you want to look for a daylight bulb, which actually doesn't mean anything. But these ones are jeweler's lamps, and they're made by a company called Tasklight. So if you can afford to stretch yourself to 200, I think this was about 200, or it might have even been 189. It's absolutely primo lamp. Sydney. Oh my god, she's absolutely smashing that. Peach, do you want to hang out for a bit, mate? we can hang out, you know. We used to be friends. You used to like hanging out with me. I'm your real dad, you know. My cat hates me. Probably because I brought a dog home. Some excellent suggestions on there from the chat friends. They've done you a great service today. Do you know, I've never tried one of those. One of my mates, Josh, he made one for himself and he rated it very highly. I understand the theory. Sounds like it would be good in theory. Usually a good indicator. Flash in the pan. I remember thinking that way about airbrushes, you know. And then next minute, everyone's got an airbrush. Go Peach! What a legend. Alright, let's think about the face. So the key to getting eyes to stand out is to have a very clear contrast. What I'm going to do right now is show you, in my experience, the best way to paint eyes. So the first thing you do is you take yourself a dark colour. I usually recommend a dark red, which I shall mix up for you right now. I'm going to paint a little eye right here. Fill in said eye socket with dark red. It needs to be dark. If it's not dark, it won't work. Dark red. This is not dark enough, but if I do too dark, you won't be able to see it on the background, right? Your next step is to get yourself a grey. Notice I say grey. We do not want it to be a white. We want it to be a grey. One of the ways I make this work usually is I'll mix white or ice yellow or whatever I have with a little bit of the actual red that I used in here. Then what we'll do is we'll create this inner line like so. However, importance, it must leave a line around the outside that creates contrast. If you do not have the separation of light to dark, back to light again, because remember this area here is a skin tone, which is probably a light colour. then if you're really flashy, which I am, you can take a little bit of that same grey colour and highlight the top like this. Unnecessary. Your next bet is to choose your iris colour. I recommend a dark colour, especially if you are struggling with contrast. Fill in your iris in dark colours, like so. So that you have, again, that clear separation. At this juncture, depending on how cool you're feeling, you can do a little bit of these ones and just neaten everything up. Oh, you're gone already, mate. I feed you some fucking proper food and you still leave me. Right? Next section, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this eyeball. The way that light works in your eyes is because the eyes are translucent, it goes through the eye, and instead of hitting the top here where the light's coming from, you actually get this reflection down the bottom. Now, usually I would recommend like a green or a, whatever. Let's assume we've done bright blue. I find it easiest to paint it in white, like I've done here, and then just glaze a little bit of a dilute colour over the top so you get a more intense blue. So depending on how crazy you've gone with this level, you can actually add like striations and all sorts of stuff in the colour, whatever you want. Again, please yourself, it's your eyeball, don't have to go that far. You then need to put your pupil in black. This is one of the only times you use black. Only times. You never ever ever use black for most of your painting. You can use it for deep shadows, and I probably use it more than I should because I like heavy contrast. But the next final stage is to take some pure white, or in this case off-white because it's what I've got here. And when this black spot dries, depending on how big your eyeball is and what your light source is, you can go for a single dot in the eye, or you can go for the streak, or you can go for dot streak, or you can go what I did for in this one, which is double dots. So what sells it as an eye and what helps you see it better is the contrast. Because it's a very small object, if you do not have enough contrast between dark, light, dark, dark, light, then it will not look like an eye. You will not see it, and you will not be able to draw attention to your face. This light, this very last light, is often the one thing that makes eyes come alive. You're very welcome. You can use black on NMM. I haven't really used it on this. I've mostly used dark blues. I usually mix in black with another colour to try and not go completely black, but have like a really interesting tones to work with. So there's some more life in your black, but yeah. Ooh. You're right, I don't care about my subs. My subs can go fuck themselves. Fuck you, subs. Light, dark, eyeball, light, dark, light. Yep. And again, if you don't have that really clear separation, you'll often get lost. So there's a few ways I will tweak this. So sometimes I'll add a red like contrast paint around the bottom, sort of around here. That can sometimes help. Sometimes you actually want to use pink for that, and you may want to do a little pink spot here, which is the tear duct. Yeah, I can do a very, very quick one for non-metallic metal. Let's assume we have a cylinder. Cylinders are often the easiest to paint. And we have a light source that's coming from this direction. Yes, mate, I'm always good for feedback anytime. So the colours are important with non-metallic metal. They need to be reflective of the environment, pun not intended. But you also need to understand how light interacts with the surface. Now, for non-metallic metal, what you tend to see is the brightest light being here, directly along this line. You then tend to see this little bounce light, which happens alongside it, but it's not as intense. And then you will see the rim. And that's a light from behind. So this is, broadly speaking, the type of shape you want to get, or the type of colours you want to get. You then have darker here, but depending on your environmental light, let's say we've got some blue, this is where you'll usually catch some of this other colour here. Maybe a little bit down here. So then, your next highlights will just reinforce these shapes. With usually your little sparkly lights. So, yeah, Cujo is an excellent explainer. So if you want to know how to do it properly and not just a rapido explanation like that, go and watch his video, it's very good. Gracias. Yeah, it's the shape. The shape is the key element in how light interacts with shape, right? So the reason why non-metallic metal is tricky sometimes, and I'm definitely not the best at it, right? So, oh, nice, Rob. Let's bring that up and have a look at some feedback, shall we? Yes, flat surfaces are really tricky. If you were to look at this object and it was a piece of felt or a piece of cloth, then your natural instinct and your correct instinct is to paint it where the light's coming from. So if the light's coming from here, you have your highlights here, you have your highlights here, and that's it. But the way that metal works is instead of the light being here, the light is actually important, is relevant, it's relevant to where you are standing for where the light reflections come from. So if you're standing directly on like we are, then the light is going to hit this point here and bounce back at you. If you move to the side, the light's actually going to shift further over this way. If you move this side, the light's going to continue around. It changes based on where you're standing, and that's the tricky thing with painting a three-dimensional figure with what is essentially a two-dimensional technique, is that at certain angles and certain directions it doesn't look right. So here's another example of that, and I can usually explain hair a little bit better than metal. So if this is a piece of hair on a person's melon, here's their face. Hello. And we're standing here, and the light's coming from here. Our perspective on the light is where we're standing. So if we're standing facing this way, and our eyes are exactly in line with this point here, the light doesn't necessarily land here. The light will actually be in line with our viewing angle. And so that's where your highlight is on your hair, because that's where we're seeing it. From Big Child Creatives. Black sailors. So to get hair that looks right and convincing, the light source is secondary to where you are as a viewer. The best thing you can do is go and look at some Pantene Pro V bottles and what have you, and see if that triggers anything in you around where light should actually be, because it is different. One tip for green skin. Well, it depends what type of green skin you're trying to paint, but I would generally say shade with a red, highlight with a yellow. Ho-ho! What song do you want, me patron? I'll sing you a song for a subscription. It's getting late. Can give you up. You're dangerous. Something else. Something. You really can go on. Something can happen. Cause the taste of your lips, I'm all around. You're toxic, something sticking under. The taste of the poison that I like. I'm addicted to you, but you know that you're toxic. Thank you. Alright, let's have a look at this bad boy. from a Robert T. Kelly, the gifter of subs to Mark Masculins. Alright. How aggressive am I going? Know that my minimum level is aggressive. Would you like me to go hard, or would you like me to go just normal? You didn't answer my question. I don't care if you're offended or not, actually. But if you want, I can dial back the aggression and just be moderately aggressive. Good. So I'll talk broadly first of all. The composition is always a tricky thing, and I'm pretty sure that is the base that comes with the Black Sails collection. Anytime you work with square angles in a plinth or a base, like square angles, you create this very forced look. And if you look at my diorama with the wall, you'll notice that the wall's not sitting directly at the back. It's got an angle to it. And the reason for that is using those angles prevents it from looking like a staged picture into something that's a little bit more natural and fluid. So just looking at the piece, what I'm struggling with is those hard angles at the back, hard 90-degree right angles. It doesn't really work for the flow of the model. So in terms of the colour palette, I quite like it. You've got that really nice red and green contrast. Some really neato colours there in various elements. The weakness for me is a lack of a contrast between the whole sort of value of the model. So we've got, if we were to turn this into grayscale, and you can do this yourself, you'll probably find that you've got pretty similar level of value. And so one of the reasons your non-metallic metal isn't reading correctly is because at its highest value, it's very similar to the value in the skin tone, I would think. It's probably a little bit higher, particularly on those light sections. But overall, the gold is too close to the skin tone. If you have a look at the front of the cannon, that is the one area that you've nailed it. You've absolutely nailed that front part of the cannon. And even the gold in that section is also significantly better. And that's because there is a much larger contrast between the dark and the light in a smaller area. So when you go up onto that big area, you've got a much larger area with much less contrast. Whereas in that front of the gun nozzle, you've got much smaller area with the same amount of contrast between those two sections. So it reads more accurately as metal. So to get the gold looking more like gold, you probably need to have deeper shadows. You probably need to have a little bit more mid-tone and a little bit brighter value highlights. Overall, your placement of your lights is better at the front of the cannon than at the back. The back doesn't look right. Like you've just got lights that sort of stop. Whereas they should, because it's a single object, right? It's a one whole surface. Even though there's detail on it, it's all gold. So the whole thing should have a highlight running along the gold the whole way down the surface. So I really like the skin tone. The skin tone is really cool. What I'm not drawn to is his face, and I think we could have done more with the eyes to help them stand out. I do like the colours in the skin tone, and I actually really like that colour of the wrap on the arms. That's a nice sort of tone to have alongside the rest of the piece. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good attempt, particularly for non-metallic metal, and trying to learn that process. And I think just, keep going, mate. It's the same piece of advice I give every motherfucker. Just keep painting. Like, just keep going, and yeah, I think you'll be clicking with it in no time. I hope Paul takes a non-potato photo of the piece he's working on, because it actually looks quite good. I'm interested to see it and see a little bit more to it. Pain in the back. Give love one more chance. Won't you give love one more chance? Oh, that's good, mate. Yeah, don't read too much into putty and paint. It is what it is. Depends on who's voting on any given day. You have a couple of nuffies that are on there every day trying to curry up some return votes, what have you. But yeah, just go on there and see if it's something that resonates with people. You may get some feedback, you may not. I think you know when something you've done's good and something's not good. Go Raisin. The thing with putty and paint is it's a place for inspiration. It's not a place for feedback. If you go to putty and paint to try and get some feedback about how you can make your model better, you are going to the wrong location. If you go there to post your stuff because you think, you know what, this is something I'm proud of and I hope this inspires some other people, hey, good for you. Sounds like there's a lot of stuff I've got to listen to on this Trapped Under Plastic dealio, hey? Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, she's been pretty fun to paint, really. Haven't been thinking too much about the painting, I've just been enjoying it. Oh, paint bravely, that sounds like something I could get into. I like the idea of that, whatever it is. And how many friendos have we got on the stream now? Let me go check. I don't know if everyone's seen my diorama. Oh, 50 of yous. Hello, friends. Good for you. Here's my diorama. Oh, I do like Brent from Goobertown. He's a nice dude. Pretty good. Pretty good, Deno. One of your best, pal. Awesome. G'day, Cats Miniatures. How are you? Outstanding, Jacani baby. What shall I sing? Ooh. That is a miss, friend. You get a redraw. Go again. Bob Zombio, very well remembered. Let me bring up a picture of the redhead I painted, actually. Good job, you, champion. Correct. Yeah. Every single model I was painting at the time was a redhead. It was great. I love painting red hair. Anyway, there she is. Back when I didn't know how to paint non-metallic metal. I still don't, but I do my best. Love painting red hair. Awesome. I'll tell you what's cool about that. Oh, yeah, I did a video of it. I actually painted the back and I did a Pokemon symbol. I did the oh, I didn't put the back in the video. Oh, that's dumb. It had the, what's the red team called? Can't remember. I was at a red team. It's a red team symbol. I was in the red team. Ooh, I see you, motherfucker. Yeah, Team Valor. It was a Valor symbol. I'll fuck you up. Fuck you up, redhead. Let's try and do some bleeding eyes, shall we? So, what I think I'm going to try and do here is paint red using a paint and then add gloss varnish after I've varnished. Oh man, the first month of Pokemon Go was legit. I was going ballistic on that bad boy. I was playing it all the time. Me and my mates were playing it. It was so good. Non-stop. Absolutely kicked ass. My mate Moopsy came up, we went out Pokemon hunting together. Fucking mad. Chicani baby, I'm gonna have to absolutely just give you a big swinging miss because I don't know any of the songs that you have requested. So we are going to have to instead sing Hey There Delilah. Probably. Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Oh, so what you do to me, oh, so what you do to me. Oh, so what you do to me, oh, so what you do to me. What you do to me, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and we'll be done with school and I'll be making history like I do. You know it's all because of you. Can do whatever we want to. Hey there Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Probably listening to my singing. Mate, Sharkwald, can you have faith, for fuck's sake? Jeez. If you go dark red first, you can't go bright red over the top. You have to do bright red first, and then you shade it with dark red. Can you just fucking relax? For fuck's sake. You're killing me. It's like the guy thinks it's my first fucking rodeo or something. Mate, it's not my first fucking rodeo. That was a fun time, wasn't it? We had a fun time that stream. I certainly did anyway. Oh, Nightbot, you fuckwit! G'day, Jim. Nightbot is a fucking dog. I authorise Nightbot. Come on, mate. Just let me change my fucking commands. Things. Custom. What is it? Timers. There it is. Edit. Excellent. I fixed Nightbot, the dickhead. Yeah, he's fucked us, Nightbot, hasn't he? Stonebeard Jim, welcome, champion. Well, Robbie's Hobbies, we haven't gone that far into this lady's particular storyline, but my belief is that she is a paladin of, or paladin, whichever you prefer to pronounce it, of some description. Probably of some righteous god. And unfortunately, she has come across something that has corrupted her to her very soul. And here she is, looking really sad about her life and her choices. So maybe she's bleeding tears because she's been forced to do evil things by this evil person, God, friend. We won't know. That's up to you as the viewer to decide why she's as miserable as she is. you want a chicken nugget update for tonight? So, little boy was very tired after a big day of daycare tonight, and he was just curled up on the couch, hugging his dog. Oh my God, look at him. He's like, oh, this is my dog. I need to cuddle it. Oh, little boy. What a cutie. No wonder my cat thinks I hate her. I prioritise my dog now. She should have been a dog, you're right. Come on, Peach. Sort your shit out. Why can't you be more like a dog? Look, I don't know how we're going to make this rosary evil. Don't really know. At this point, I'm just painting interesting colours. And hoping things come out okay. Maybe we'll airbrush something on it. Shock horror. How we going? Ooh, 2 hours. 2 hours in. Could very well be time to get into some diorama shortly. Oh, did I? Fuck, who did I miss? Fuck, I'm having a shocker. Oh, Minium F, what are we doing, buddy? What am I singing? Shit. Boop, 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 boop. Barbie Girl by Aqua, or Bad Blood. Which would you prefer? I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, do something, I'm your dolly. Rock and roll, do the something, feel the something and swing. Touch me here, touch me there, hanky panky. You can touch, you can play, if you say I'm always yours. Ooh, I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Love in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on Barbie, let's go party. Ah, 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 yeah. Come on Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Come on Barbie, let's go party. Ah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm having so much fun, kid. G'day Dominican Dodo, and I wouldn't blame you at all, mate. Not a single jot. G'day Flick. How are you, friend? Come on Barbie, let's go party. Ah, 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 yeah. Do I get... G'day Muriu. Awesome. I do not normally get noise complaints from my neighbours, no. But I am expecting it at some point soon. Alright, let's zoom out and have a look at what she actually looks like from back here. When's our ASMR hot tub stream happening, Flick? I'm ready to go. My body's ready. Got my bikini picked out and everything. You don't need to gift any subs. I'll sing in the hot tub for free, pal. You just tell me when and where. Hey, Jim. Very nice. Masculine. I'm gonna message that guy. Come on, Masculins. What are you doing, mate? Come back, son. Come back to the stream. We miss you. We miss you, Mark. Well, I feel like if you're gonna do a model that you've already done before, you might as well take it in a new direction. I did a couple of little demonstrations on some things. I think I'll do a little bit more on the back. Might just do a crazy little symbol right now, actually. Not at this stage, mate. I'm probably looking likely that she will be sold. Yeah, so I did a little explanation of a few things in the background there, how to do some stuff. Pretty quick, rapid fire. Alright, last time I'm going to show my video on stream, I promise. Absolutely last time I'm going to show this particular video. But this is how my diorama's going! Ooh! Ooh! Mm, 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 mm. Look at my diorama. It's fucking big, and I'm watching Parks and Rec in the background. At this stage, Necromancer, there is. Yes. Look, it is. Yeah, it was about $15 from the local Big W. So, Big W is like our Walmart. Maybe slightly better than Walmart. I don't actually really know Walmart or Kmart or Target, any of those. I do. I've got 2 irons. I only use the good one for fine detail ironing. That one just does all the grunt work. Derp. I don't know what that is, but yes, she is. She's a Slytherin. There you go, friends. Never let it be said, Big Dano doesn't paint the backs. Look at him go. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Kudos, my hero. Living all of this. You know my hero, the one that's on. Fuck. Alright, I dig this. Let's do a varnish and see how it came up, shall we? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Alfonso. Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight, I'll throw myself into. I want my hair out of my head, she sang. And I wonder if I sing along with you. If anything I feel is real forever. If anything I feel is good again. The only thing I ever ask from you. You gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. I really wish I could find that thread again, hey? Like, it'd be nice to go and read that fucking Peanuts thoughts again. Alright. It's not me, mate, it's the chat. The chat can't let it go. Let it go. Let it go. People can use different varnishes. Let it go. Let it go. People are allowed different opinions. I don't care what you're going to say. Shut the fuck up. Varnish doesn't matter anyway. Alright. I like this. I like how this is looking. Gotta tell ya. Feel pretty good about this. Cats Miniatures, thank you for subscribing with Prime. You are going into the draw to win this. Haha! I know it's not bad. Things are happening and I don't know why. Cancel. Great angles from Deno there, look at that. There you go. You can win these guys. Hooray! And if you want the cards and stuff so you can play the game, you can have them as well. If you don't want them and you just want the models, that's fine. You can just have the models. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what that guy's, why he was so upset. Why he was upset with Big Deno. I'm sorry, friend. Try my best. I'm going to do that post now. All my subscribers are dickheads. Alright, I think I'm going to do something different with the fabric at the top. Don't love these little bits that I tried to do before, so we'll think about that and do something different. We may lean that more towards green or purple, I think. Probably purple. So we'll just tweak that into a more purple register. I like the armour now, and I think it, even though we were worried it was a bit blue and a bit too good looking, it's turning out quite evil looking, so I'm comfortable with that. Yeah. So next stream, sorry to say, friends, will be Sunday morning. There will not be a Saturday night stream this week. I don't actually advertise that I do a Saturday night stream, but I usually do one. I'm not available. I'll be going out for dinner with my girlfriend and our dog, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I'll be back Sunday morning, which is Saturday afternoon for my American friends, and early-ish morning, late morning, late evening for my European friends. And I'm not sure what we'll do. I think we'll probably we'll finish this. What are we going to do next? I know what I'll do. I'll finish off the little goblin, because I've got to take that to my mum in the afternoon. Little gnome. And maybe we might do some walrus. Might do some walrus man. Cool. All right, friends. Yeah, we'll have a chat about what we're going to do next, maybe on the next stream, because I don't want to get too invested in something that I'm not going to be able to do before I get into Camelot. I remember what my idea was. Here's my idea. This is something I was thinking about last week. No, we're not going to do Curse City. I don't want to do Curse City and not be able to finish the whole thing. Too many models, 60 models. I want to do Camelot first. Then I'll probably have a break from stuff and do Curse City. What I was thinking was, what about we try painting this guy to a really high standard for a 28mm model, 30mm model, and we'll try and do some conceptual colour schemes, maybe some ideas for how we're going to paint the model in the actual Camelot diorama, and see how that goes. I feel like that could be quite interesting and helpful. I'll ponder it. I may not feel like doing that, but we'll consider it. I still can't get over how good that looks as a 32mm model. No, it's not that it's too many models. I'm happy with the amount of models. I'm excited to paint most of them. The problem is I don't want to start something that's going to take me 3 weeks when I'm going to be ready to paint my Camelot diorama in probably maximum a week. So if I start something that is just something I can bang over, and then I'm ready to go on Camelot. Don't fucking start me, Flick. Don't start me. Raid! Let's find some motherfuckers raid! Who are we going to raid tonight, friends? Whom is available? I will be painting all of the Camelot models on stream, yes. Lots of people streaming at the moment. We've got Dusty Telephone, Jason Customs, Pascal Ruse, Metalhead Minis, Mike Disney, Alchemist Painting, Brush for Hire, Mike Moans. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll have a quick look in the in this section. The Honest Wargamer! Thank you for raiding me with a party of 106 people! I've been painting this model. Raid! Hello all friends. Yes indeed. just for all the new people, I'm actually finishing up stream, sorry to say. But what I will show you off, because I know that all of the people from there are friends of Warhammers. So here is my Underworld's streams. These are from, I don't know, Underworlds. They're the giveaway for this month for subscribers. Yes, some solid tufting there. Can't tell you that. Absolutely true. Here's some other models I painted. Oh, here's some other Underworlds. I did these vampires too. I'm not giving these away at the moment. Maybe I will. Haven't decided. Little tufts there. Little tufts. So they were quite fun. If you're interested in seeing those painted, I painted those on stream a couple of weeks ago, I think. And yeah, here's a thing from yesterday's May the 4th. Daphne from the Rebel Alliance. So I painted her too. I'm concerned by everyone's obsession with tufts. Why is everyone so obsessed with tufts? Oh, thanks, Hams fan. OJ, I am a prolific son of a bitch. Yes, I sold 2 models this week that I've sent off as well. That's another model I painted. I did a YouTube video for. Here's a walrus I'm painting probably next week or this week. Hams fan just subscribed at tier 1 for 6 months in advance. That's 6 months of giveaways you are lining yourself up for, champion. What a great effort. I got plenty of tough money. Oh yeah, it's a big solid swinging shark deck. Well, thanks OJ. Well, no, sorry, thanks again Hams fan and OJ. Oh my goodness, Hams fan, you're a crazy guy. You're a crazy guy. What are you doing? Thanks, friend. How do I paint so fast? Well, look, this has been done in about 4.5 hours, I think. So I'm not really sure I can explain much better than I've just painted a lot of models, a lot of practice. Thanks, Couch Warrior. No, that's not a wind up. You can go and watch the stream. I've done it all on stream, so you can see it from start to finish to where it is right now. I didn't really know. I mean, I started painting Warhammer about. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day. I started painting Warhammer models when I was 11, and I'm now 38, so 27 years. G'day Rambo Squirrel. So, but I didn't really get into this type of painting until the last 5 years or so, that I started doing more serious display painting stuff. I might just grab, I've got a couple of other cool models I'll just grab and show you that I've done recently. They're pretty good. I love show and tell. So here's a little barbarian I painted. His name's Bress, the old barbarian. He's pretty cool. G'day, pun expected. Yeah, so there's that was the first thing I streamed. I didn't stream all of it, I only did a little bit. Couch Warrior, excellent. This was entirely painted on stream. This is a model called Windrider. Yeah, I am going to show you a slick. Windrider, I painted this is all on stream, so if you want to see how I painted this, it's all on there, and all my stuff's on YouTube, so you can go follow my YouTube and shit. I've done armies. I did a Nurgle army not that long ago, last year. something like that. Pretty mad. And this Chaos Warrior, who's not actually a Chaos Warrior. Not really, but he is. Yeah, so I've been streaming now for about, what's that? Thanks, OJ. About 4 months now. And all the models I've shown have been on stream, so you can go and see all of the paint jobs on my YouTube. So, and also on my stream. Yeah. Anyway, friends, we're gonna actually raid some motherfucker right now. So we can raid on. Raid on! Raid on! Hams Fans is gifting out subs. What a champion. Number 1 in my books, pal. Well done. Let's raid on, friends. Thanks for joining, everyone. All you new, great, awesome people. Who can we find to raid? Oh yeah, what do you want to know about my AOS tournament result? Yeah, I was pretty good at AOS. I played one tournament. It was 100 players. Came like 7th. It was my first tournament. I was playing Iron Jaws. I carve up at Toy Soldier games, as well as Toy Soldier painting. I just carve up at fucking life, friends. Just get shit done. Not here to fuck spiders. Anyway, welcome all you new friends. Thanks for joining. Let's find someone to raid. We've raided Great Man Mini Dan on multiple occasions, so we might see if we can find a new friend who is less... What do you want me to say? How many international team events I played at where I was the captain? I shan't be doing that. It was a lot though. I reckon, well, Dusty Telephone's only got 4 viewers, so I feel like she's the right pick. Let's go raid Dusty Telephone. I reckon that is the go. She also came on my stream the other day, so that's good enough for me. Enjoy, friends. Raid! Raid! Hey, thanks. You're all champions. See you on Sunday morning stream. Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. Big Daniel, come in with that rage straight away. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm literally just about to start playing with some modelling compound. How are we all doing? How was stream? What was you doing today? I'll show you my previous models that I painted. Where's the camera? Can't see it very well. I'm working on a graveyard diorama.